Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And now today we got a pretty ridiculous show for you guys. I don't know what I'm going to say, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on IG. My handle is CTABNZ. Follow the channel, Dreamers Pro. Same name as the channel. And also make sure you check out the Dreamers Pro podcast. We have pinned below. You know, when I came across this topic yesterday from the channel Uncut Hoops, that's where I got it from, I actually thought he was trolling. He makes excellent content. Go check out his content. I thought it was a troll, right? So I clicked on the show and I found out it was true. But what's true? As you guys know, the Lakers recently unveiled one of 3 Kobe Bryant statues. Excuse me. The first one was unveiled at a private Laker event. Speakers were Phil Jackson, Derek Fisher, Vanessa Bryant, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Fantastic. Now, if you know anything about Kobe and his tenure with the Lakers, he played 20 years for the organization, helped make that team a lot of money, a lot of years of excellence, helped deliver 5 NBA championships to them. And during that whole entire Kobe Bryant run, he also beat their biggest rivals in the NBA and the Boston Celtics, right? So Kobe was a ride or die Laker. He really represented that organization, bled purple and gold. And Kobe thought that it was one of the most ridiculous concepts to recruit a basketball player to go play with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's like, if you don't know why you want to be here, like, there's no need for me to waste my time and even converse with this person if I have to convince you. That was one of the reasons Kobe Bryant was initially against the idea of recruiting Dwight Howard or trying to make a pitch to him. He's like, if you don't get it, I don't need to waste my time pitching anything to you. I think something that didn't sit well with Dwight Howard at the time. So what happened? They recently unveiled Kobe's statue, and they said they're going to give him 3, deservingly so. Excuse me. The next one is going to be a statue featuring himself and his late daughter, and then the third one is going to be him in the number 24. Almost all Laker fans in unison agreed that very well deserved. So during that process, we found out that LeBron didn't attend the statue ceremony, given the fact that the Lakers are actually having a home game that night. But you did see other Lakers like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, the coach was there, and some other people. So we made a show about it. I wasn't happy. A lot of people are unhappy. So given the aftermath of that, I was absolutely floored to see that ESPN produced a segment where Malika Andrews, who's a known Kobe Bryant hater, actually went at Matt Barnes on the show like, how dare you say this? And it's like, she's a known Kobe hater. That's ESPN for you in a nutshell. That she would bring up the question of, does LeBron James deserve a statue in front of the Staples Center? And to make it worse, Kendrick Perkins, who was actually on the panel, actually sided with her nonsense. But before we even get into those comments, this video is brought to you by our brand new sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select 2 or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting 2 entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And once again, once you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is want to quickly play what they had to say here, and then want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to this here.
Should LeBron James get a statue in Los Angeles?
Well, I mean, look what he done. He helped deliver a championship, banner number 17, to tie with the biggest, their rivalry, which is the biggest arguably the biggest rivalry in sports with the Celtics. Okay, and then he passed up and broke Kareem's record, the all-time leading scorer in NBA history in a Laker uniform. Those two things alone should have him a statue outside. See, George, this is the problem. This is the problem. Again, this is a team sport, and championships should not impact what you do on an individual basis. This is not boxing. This is not tennis. This is not golf.
So you heard what they had to say. Kendrick Perkins played for the Boston Celtics. Maybe we got to find a way to get Kendrick Perkins on the show. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to get Kendrick Perkins on the show, and I need to ask him why he said that. If we look at the 5 greatest Lakers of all time, and I don't say this as a slight. LeBron is one of the top 5 players of all time, but in terms of Lakers, he's not even a top 5 Laker of all time. You have Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then you can go on with Wilt. You can go on with James Worthy. So many others. And by the way, we must not forget the contribution that Pau Gasol played. I think Pau Gasol will be better suited receiving a statue before LeBron James, if we're talking about the Lakers and what he contributed. Pau helped the Lakers get to 3 NBA championship appearances and win 2 of them. And he was a very, very integral part in those championship runs. So how does LeBron skip the line? LeBron won 1 title in the Orlando bubble. That was it. So now the Lakers standard has dropped all the way down to the point where all it takes is 1 championship. Now, if you're talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, well, sure. Yes. If you're talking about, I don't know, the Charlotte Hornets, sure. If you're talking about the Toronto Raptors, sure. Because none of those teams are the Lakers. But the fact of the matter is the Lakers have had some of the greatest players in history play for that organization. And there are a lot more players out there that have actually done more for that organization than LeBron. So to bring that up, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. Number one. Number two, why are they bringing this up now that Kobe got a statue? Like, why are they doing this now? The man Kobe just got a statue, and all of a sudden you're asking for LeBron to get a statue. I think, here's what I think. I think that these questions are being influenced by Clutch Sports. I also think that Clutch has found a way to always find a way to interject LeBron into the conversation when he doesn't need to be in the conversation. I'll give you guys a quick example of this. The Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. There's been this conversation about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Some people think it's a total joke. Some people think it's a legitimate conversation. But the vast majority of people say, pump the brakes. He has a long way to go before he catches Tom Brady with his 7 rings. And then ESPN found a way to say, well, who's closer in terms of GOATs? Is it Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady? Or is it LeBron James to I'm like, why are y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? This moment is about Patrick Mahomes, and they're talking about Tom Brady. They just won the Super Bowl. Why are you guys doing this? I think that was probably a Clutch Sports directive. Go out there and keep the conversation going. That's what it is. Keep the people drooling and drooling and drooling. But for whatever reason, it's not resonating. This is the thing. It's not, and they're trying very, very hard. It's not resonating with the vast majority of sports fans out there. To bring up such a ridiculous question, if they gave LeBron a statue, it will devalue the other statues that stand in front of Staples Center. Not to say that LeBron he's a great player, but if you compare what he has done for the Lakers versus what those guys have done, it's a joke. So to me, man, just another ESPN special. Just another ESPN. Only they're the only ones that could come up with something like that. They're the only ones that could come up with nonsense like this. ESPN special. Unreal that they would even have the chutzpah to bring up a topic like that. And to hear it coming from Malika Andrews. She's up there smiling and chuckling and all that. She don't even like Kobe. But Kendrick Perkins, what do you think if we got LeBron James statue? Unreal. These are my thoughts. The question I have for the audience is simply this. Do you think it's a ridiculous idea to even say that LeBron deserves a statue in front of LA? Crypto.com. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments. We catch you on the next show. Peace.